The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
So I managed Jamal.
He's just
Actually, I haven't moved this stuff. Actually, I've seen it. Yes. Right. So, what is it like? Wednesday morning or something? Tuesday morning?
No, it was Tuesday morning when we started last week.
Okay, so it'll be Wednesday.
Wednesday, and all hell's broken loose.
Yes! It is storms. Lightning, tornadoes, hailstones the size of basketballs. The city and its occupants are being wrecked.
By the storm?
Yeah. Well, actually, the world is kind of being heavily fucked over right now by the storms.
Fucking missions.
Who would have done that?
However, never mind. So, who wants to wake up first, I guess? And at what time?
6:30.
6:30.
Okay.
I'm up early as well.
Fight to see who becomes first. Entertain me!
Stephen wins by default. No problem.
He has more hero.
Yeah. You go, off here.
The rocket drones.
Only if you want.
15.
Oh, pesky chemistry. Nothing seems to go right and you can't read the board. All those formulas are just skating around. You feel like the biggest dumbass as a serving girl comes in with sandwiches and just solves all your problems right out from under you.
That's similar.
Tip the jerk
You wake up with a start as the curtains are thrown open and a crack of thunder and lightning illuminates your room. Good morning, sir, says a lantern-toting butler.
Morning.
I'm afraid the power is out, so your breakfast this morning has been slow cooked.
With what?
A fire, sir. And so he offers you up a plate of toast and eggs and nice crispy bits of bacon. Like those little bacon bits that are left on your plate after you've eaten the bacon.
Alright!
Was there
He ate those too.
Yeah.
was there a paper this morning?
Oh.
Many have heard the rumours that global warming is not only man-made, but mutant-caused. Late last night, a team of mutants helped prove that beyond a doubt. The Cold Rock's power core left the state to invade the Devil's Tower. Therein discovered the mutant Dr. Professor Gareth Ian Price was using a colossal machine to heat the planet with his powers. Securicam footage shows they spoke at length while their robot, Black Knight, somehow sneaked up behind him and disintegrated him. His death also killed several animals and a lion the leftist villain had been torturing to be against nature. What hypocrisy. Typical of those on the extreme communist left. The power core stood idle as one of Dr. Destructo's robots appeared and took a piece of the machine. Soviet, the busty helper of the group, used her powers
Arlet.
before the machine was destroyed to call the planet off. Helping? Global Storm's mutant fault. Chesty Harlot Soviet embraced her communist leftist controlling ideology to make decisions for all of us in her capacity as an unelected and undesired controller of our fate when she caused the highly damaging storms ravaging the world. Is it better than global warming? Some would say yes. Those who would say no must include the owners of buildings destroyed by lightning and hail, the families of those struck by lightning, drowned by sudden floods or beaten to death by hail, the elderly who cannot afford heating who have been killed by the cold, the monster. What gave her the right to make decisions for us? Was she elected? No. The right comes from her evil powers. Powers she has that most of you do not.
Thanks, Icinda.
Oh!
Cold Rock's power core on rampage. Aegis returns to public life after a long absence, or as some think, changing into Powerhouse and then Black Knight. While he has uncovered 10 kilos of cocaine and dismantled an entire Blue Gang group distribution network, he also leapt onto a building and ripped down 3 stories of wall to retrieve an occupant. The building, the Huxtable Memorial Hospital, and the occupant, only Oliver Dumaine, the mutant who saved Morningwood Academy Professor Goodygay's life. The Cold Rock's action patrol was unable to keep up with him, and the supervisor escalated the call to the DMV. When the mutant got away, the police claimed to have gained some useful evidence, which, as yet, they have not revealed. Professor Remembers Nothing, by Bevan Burke. The professor seems unbalanced. Is this caused by his experience? The last thing he remembers is seeing his savior leaning over him, bearing signs of injury, and a tall, brooding man in a round hat. He is fixated on one student in particular's assignment, and is raving. Coloured heroes defeat shadows on paper roof. Colourful heroes took on a shadow which was methodically destroying the city, and won atop the roof of this very building Tuesday afternoon. With its defeat, the damage it had caused was undone. Rooftop Securicams recorded the battle wherein the attractive purple one delivered a wicked kick to the monster, and then joined the others in shooting the beast into nothingness. Good job, heroes. The city is thankful to have such heroic Local high school football hero sets record. Delicious man-to-be Roderick Hardridge, known as Hot Rod by classmates and football fans alike, set tongues waggling following Sunday's games against the Reno Middle School Wildcats, as it was possible he had thrown 4 50-yard-plus touchdown passes in one game, a feat even professional players would have trouble matching. Bizarre note found at Post. The Cold Rocks Post was the victim of a strange prank this morning when the first batch of newspapers printed a strange message instead of the intended paper. The message is reprinted below, though none know who could have done such a thing and why. It is nonetheless strangely compelling.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck what?
Like,
I was saying, okay, so I started reading this out, I'm like, have you rickrolled me? So that, which would have been unfortunate. I don't think I've been rickrolled.
oh no, it's not. I'm never going to give you up.
Okay,
I've rickrolled you guys enough in the note.
So it says that, don't give up on what you want, I ain't dying anyway. Take a look at paper towers, never trust them dirty liars. Let go, it's harder holding on. One quick wish and I'll be gone. So keep your head up, keep it on, just a whisper, I'll be gone. Take a breath and make it big. It's the last you'll ever get. Break your neck with diamond noose. It's the last you'll ever choose. I am, I said, I'm not myself. I'm not dead, I'm not for sale. Hold me closer, closer, let me go. Let me be, just let me be. I am, I said, I'm not myself. I'm not dead and I'm not for sale. Get what you want from me, just speak, and I'll make it be. Very compelling. I have the Cold Rocks Warrior.
Oh boy.
Warrior, brother.
Does anyone else want that one?
The warrior.
Oh boy, here we go. Acting!
Kind of see. God's Wrath. Dark. The heat wave ends in a climax of storm and twisters. Surely it is God's wrath at our hedonistic ways, most likely because the city let that mutant go free when he subverted God's will. Repent, let not the mutant pass.
What mutant?
You know,
It'll be
any of them. Just pick one.
a challenge? He never titles these things, Jim. Einso, awaken from the slumber of your mechanical shroud. Einso, prepare your spirit, clad in electrons, and raised from the passage of your existence. Einso, rise from your mundane activities and step through the curtain of your lessons, letting their ephemeral spirits slide off you as one ignores the rain. Enter the Nizak?
Nisa.
And depress the accelerator. Continue the rampage you subverted with your own will, and cut a swathe through the normals who oppose you. Run them down with your worlds until you come to the body of the warriors who stand for their freedoms and your power. Einsof will collide with the bodies of the warriors whose spirits cling to their virtue, and then Einsof, you will understand. There is no going forward. There is no going back.
Something troubling you, sir.
This is all specific.
One just finds it best not to dwell on the ramblings of the lunatics, sir.
I try not to. So
Do you have any plans in the oddly tumultuous day that greets you, sir?
I was wondering if the city was actually functioning today with everything had been closed.
I understand that the power is out, sir.
So, no then.
I am also given to understand that there is significant hail and lightning damage, sir, and that emergency crews are responding.
What do they intend to do? Destroy the weather?
Rather, responding to evacuate those who need it and provide storm relief and such. Sandbags and whatnot, sir.
Are the DMV or the police highly active at the moment?
Highly, sir. They are highly H. Selassie. Sorry, that's a habit of mine.
Is the suit charged?
Of course, sir.
There's nothing on. I might drive around the city and see if there's anything.
Is sir still intending to visit that dilapidated church?
Yeah. I'll see what the others want to do, but I might go there today.
Very good, sir. Then we shall cross over to the gamer who will be waking up now. Meanwhile, in the Richmond district...
What?
Time for your morning run, Xander.
Zender's not here at the moment.
Okay.
Come back later.
Okay, do you know when he'll be in?
For you, never.
Okay. Well, tell him you missed out on a run. You hear footsteps pounding down the stairs and the front door bursting open.
And onto the ground.
Yeah. Being picked up and just pushed back into the frame.
Get up and use the bathroom.
There's someone in the bathroom. Oh wait, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
You just open the door to the bathroom.
No,
and walk
I
on
always
in.
knock
Okay.
because I've learnt.
Okay. You knock and you hear, occupy. Close.
That can't get any worse. I'm going downstairs.
Okay.
Come around, see if my day's getting any worse.
It doesn't seem to be.
Okay, then I'll make some
Time, yeah, you
breakfast.
don't rush it.
So you'll make what?
Make myself some breakfast.
Okay, what are you having?
Porridge.
You sure you're having porridge?
Good luck making
If it's
porridge
there.
with no electricity.
Someone's left a box of Bootios on the counter.
Have I?
Don't you dare be sour.
I probably haven't even noticed that there's no fucking power. That's the thing.
Yeah.
What? Wait, you, the guy with the computer, hasn't noticed there's no power.
To be fair, it's the morning, it's dark, he hasn't tried to use a computer yet.
True.
And I've just been accosted by two of the worst people in the world.
The Soviet was there where? And Severa was there where?
Not
Hey!
even in this one.
Sorry, Adrin. I
That's
meant
better.
Adrin.
Yeah.
Little class hopping piece of shit.
Because no one else cross classes. Literally, no one else ever does. No one else at this table cross classed also half warrior.
No one else
No
at
one.
the table dropping agriculture.
She's all warrior. And doesn't exist, but they're not wizards.
Try that once. Fight a warrior? No. Sorry, fight a mage? No.
the steps on Mount Sinai.
Right, so I'll obviously get stuff out of porridge and
Nothing happens. Outside, it is a nightmarish maelstrom of tornadoes. There is lightning, hail, rain going sideways and sometimes slightly up. Wind rattling the house. You can see a house in what appears to be a giant tornado funnel.
Yeah, well, that ain't Kansas anymore, is it?
no. Right, then I'll
Just a reference.
I'll
to
go
that.
back upstairs and see if River's in her room.
Come in. Close the door behind you and lock it. Her room hums with quiet energy. Her laptop is working because, of course, laptops don't need a mains power. But so is all the other equipment in
All
the
the
room.
stuff works here. I think we skipped into hell.
What? You don't like the posters? I can take them down.
No,
I mean, I realize not everyone's a big fan of Brutus the Barber Beefcake, but
no. The fact that Aegis is Brooks back.
I noticed. How weird is that?
Hey, it's. I don't know if you
Is it just weird? Does he seem really different to you?
you weren't listening to the comms last night, were you?
Yes, of course I was.
So
I just couldn't use them.
yeah. I wish you wouldn't use them.
Well, that can be arranged.
Not while Miranda's here. Yeah, she's here too.
Move! What? Your arm doesn't have a SCSI adapter?
Of course, man. Because he did that.
What a scrub.
What a scrub.
I just thought I'd break the news to you. Well, Brooke's gone out for a run. I still don't know how. What's wrong with him? There's just. He released Dr. Goodman, but Dr. Goodman's.
Oh, that's good news.
No. Dr. Goodman has been given a pardon. And
Oh,
given.
now they're going to revoke it.
Yes. And
So you need me to solve your problem again?
Mm.
Incidentally, I've solved one of the problems for your friend, Mr. Drake. Tell him gallium nanofibers. For the electric engine thing.
Why don't you tell him?
Because every time I go near him, reporters start taking pictures.
You go to his base, you know where that is.
Am I getting permission to just walk in there now? I was under the impression that was frowned upon.
You'd have to ask him.
You do that. You just tell him, Jesus Christ. And other various, totally real deities.
So what's your plan for today?
School.
I don't know if school's going to be... you can't see the weather out there.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it still...
Yeah, it still storms.
Wow. When you guys fix a problem, you really fix the problem, don't you?
Well, she honestly only put in a wee bit of power. And unfortunately it amplifies. It was a major amplifier.
I'm amazed, actually, what you guys don't erect some kind of geodesic static shield around the city to negate most of these weather effects. It shouldn't be terribly hard. I mean, you know Magneto, you know Megaton, you're porking Ultra Girl.
Ultra Girl's busy and she'll be saving stuff over
also,
in England.
There's Iron Sofa's amazing jet. You don't all the
No, his
ingredients are right
jet's
there.
just broken.
And then use the car. All the ingredients are right there, and you should just, fix the problem again, and then everyone will love you instead of calling you ass-raping murder bandits.
But you'll have to explain that to Thomas.
You do it. You're the superhero. I'm just a little girl.
Yeah, right. Who can quantum tunnel when she feels like it?
Yeah, that ability is significantly reduced ever since you fixed my problem.
Yeah, well, at least it's fixed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we'll be going very far today anyway.
Probably not.
No, so I've got to hide in my room as much as I can.
Without a computer. Without a computer that can play games. Oh dear.
And it.
What are you willing to give me for time on the laptop? Or power for your computer?
The problem is, if I spend too much time in here, Miranda will want to come in here and spend time with you too.
You're in your room. He's in his room. Oh, thanks. Your door opens.
Doesn't even knock. Jeez.
Have you seen my other blue glove? Oh, there it is. She reaches under your pillow and pulls out her glove.
Why is it there?
I don't bloody know. Oh, she picks up a disc off the floor and hands it to you. Sorry, I stood on this.
Let's put it on the table.
Click. On top of the stack.
Of blue discs.
Yeah.
They're multiplying.
No, that's Doom 2. The stack is Doom
They're
2.
3.5 inch triples.
So, will you have work at your computer place today, what with all the storm that those bastards caused?
Well, I probably won't have work if the power's all knocked out.
Oh, great. So, I was wondering if maybe you could come down and solve a little IT problem I'm having at work.
I don't think I'll be allowed in there.
Oh, I could get you in. I'm well important.
I don't think it'd be a good idea because obviously you guys will have higher techs than me. I'm just a bloody computer
Oh,
programmer.
you're really bright though, and you work for a video
Exactly.
developer.
Game company, yes.
Yeah.
Game company. Not a IT fixing department.
Oh, well, if you don't think you can handle it, then I guess I'll just have to muddle on through.
Fine.
Thanks. You're tops.
How are we getting there with the storm?
Oh, well, I've called for a car. It should be here by the time I've found my top. She'll leave.
She was wearing top coat, was she?
I'm just assuming that, like any good relative, you were like,
Looking everywhere else.
yep,
Yep.
eye contact.
Yep.
Until she mentioned it.
Until she mentioned it. Oh god.
Klaus! In the other room. See why the big pile of hero points? You see what he has to live with? You just have a bacon butler. For now.
You leave my fucking butler alone, dude.
Oh no, I meant that I was just going to pour more in.
Oh,
I use other foods too, sir.
I also steal your orange juice. No, give it back. I can't chase you fast enough because I'm a cripple.
I'll
Need vitamin
go
C.
back and knock on River's door.
River's not here?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, come in. Close the door when you're in.
Got a tiny problem.
You're sexually attracted to your own cousin and you're trying to deny it? Because
That'd be a big problem.
Because in your mind it's like, well, if her body was on any other woman it would be fine.
No, please, no.
Or do you hate me for putting that in your head? now?
Oh, yes, I do. I'm off to the DMV. The other one.
Oh, thank God. So you finally decided to be a responsible adult and learn how to drive?
No, the other one.
The other one.
Yeah. Miranda's taking me to work.
What is this? Take your dog to work day?
She wants me to
Show
work,
and tell?
wants me to work on her computer at work.
Is that a euphemism for something weird? Yeah. Well, it's a computer. How hard could it be?
It's more, I don't know what safety measures they have for.
Oh. Well, don't look at me. I don't know how to. Probably disabled with all the lightning and
I
things.
certainly hope so. Because I don't think I really have a choice of going or not going.
Well, I mean, you could always recommend a substitute if you don't want to go yourself. Or have someone who isn't a...
I don't know anyone that's of my ability. He's not of that ability.
You could send them in and put like an earpiece in their ear and like watch them through camera sunglasses, and it could be like a hilarious setup from some movie that is totally funny and not incredibly tedious.
Where would you get a pair of big glasses with a camera in them?
No, just a shitty one.
25 minutes
We'll just
later,
install it into your
Skidmore.
head.
No.
Oh, I'm the only person allowed to have things installed in them around here, is it?
You installed that in yourself.
Just save you.
Yes, but you still installed it yourself. Right, I better leave before you kick me out again.
What's that?
Is it? Is it?
There's a door right there. I mean, it's got a Rick Astley poster on it, but your sister's a dweeb.
Well, you told her to stop, but she was never going to give it up.
I always had the never gonna have those notes version stuck in my head. That's the best possible version.
Right, I'll get my shit together.
Okay. Yep. You awaken to the soft sound of a rabbit eating your clothing.
Didn't fall into a
Oh,
chasm.
funny!
The bunny, now blinded, stumbles into a ravine.
So many
So if the rabbit did not die, right? Because we sort of cut last night early, like the last night.
Of course it didn't die.
I would have given you food for it because I don't believe you have food.
Awesome.
Racist! Yes, exactly.
What do you mean? Rabbit doesn't eat beans.
Actually, the rabbit probably would. Tofu. It only eats tofu.
Meat for every animal.
Well, I mean, don't feed it lettuce.
No.
Or romaine lettuce.
Don't ever.
They'll eat lettuce.
Oh yeah, and then
Give Fluffles a couple of pets and feed him some rabbit food.
I thought it was going to have a
Is
name
that
like
his Indian
Sniffy or
name?
Hoppy or something.
Like schmooples. I don't know.
Is that the name the Great Spirits gave it?
Yeah, Fluffles.
Fluffles.
The mighty and righteous Fluffles. And then I'll go to make
Or
toast.
Flipper.
The
Toast?
Soviet fish.
No toast. I'll
No,
just eat
and the bread remains cold and locked within the iron machine.
I'm thinking about whether this is the weather
Lightning
or if it's
crashes
just
outside.
it's still 20% chance it's just my toast.
Well, you did get it from Crazy Black Cliff,
Yeah.
right? So-
Not wanting to think about it much longer, I'll just eat some bread.
Okay.
And then head on out. I'm just gonna check out the front, from inside at least for now, the front side of the building. See if there's any like major damage
A
happened.
couple of windows are broken. There's a sizzling, bubbling pile of skin outside. Obviously the victim of some kind of mega lightning strike. Some of the sidewalk has been turned into glass. Woo! Fortunately, Russians don't own cars, so there's none of those battered to death. There is an ambulance down the road, and it's been like stoved in, but the EMTs are basically trying to help an impoverished Russian who has been bludgeoned almost to death by hailstones the size of his head.
Gluten-free stuff.
What do you have? Just gonna stop eating them.
That was the formula change. They're gluten-free and rounded.
Oh, when people stop buying them, they'll turn it back or just cancel the line.
I'll hit back and knock on Mario's door, assuming he lives in the building he controls.
Yes, the door opens and he's like, "The power is out for everyone! Stop complaining!"
You misunderstand, friend. The abode is damaged. Would you like my help repairing it?
What are you charging?
Could you take a look at my fridge? Not sure it was working before the power outage.
Okay, we got the deal. White glove.
So I figure I'd go around knocking on the front side apartment doors first,
Okay.
offering to help patch up holes in people's abodes until I receive word from anything or something else goes down.
It's probably close to like 7 now. 7:30.
I'll get up. Well, I mean,
Have not left McDonald's map, so head on this, probably won't wake up until like 10.
Okay.
I will have gone down there before that.
Well, then you'll find.
yeah, I have a feeling I was at your place last.
But that's because where we ended. It's
Yeah.
assumed if you wanted to go home, I took you.
Yeah.
So if you didn't want to be at your house, you're not there. You're in my lab.
I'll would have gone home then.
Okay. You wait with the sound of hail and thunder.
Okay. I'm going to get up, and I'm going to see if I can mentally communicate with Simon. Simon. Simon?
It only works if he's actually trying to.
Yeah.
If he's actually got like the lines out. So,
I'm guessing when I go to turn on the TV for the morning news, it's just gonna.
not gonna work. It's cold.
Pleasant. Must be
Your,
some way
your
to.
window in the front of the apartment is broken. And there's like a bunch of water and hailstones and.
Oh, there's all about the water and the house stuff.
Okay. Become slightly plumper. Fat by the end of his mouth.
I'll check on Natalie.
Flibber's fine. Swimming around in his bowl. His bowl's overflowing a bit because the water's getting in.
Oh, is it like literally dropping in on top of him, or like?
Oh wait, you put him over in the corner, so no, that's not happening.
I was going to say, you cannot just let branded water into the fish bowl. Skills the fish.
Yeah. Okay. I'll feed him, and I'm going to try and I'm trying to think of a way I can find out how the worst of what the worst area of the city that would be affected by the storm would be, because my first instinct was
The
to
whole
contact
world
Flynn.
is fucked.
Well, I know the whole world is, yes, but I can only help.
No, I mean,
People
like,
who are-
there's an even distribution of destruction.
No, it's more like what places have been affected most by the storm because they're not as well built, and places
already
like
there.
that.
You're there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or places with like a lot of cars, maybe. Like
Sweet. Then I will. She will actually change into her costume. She'll sneak out of the. Well, she might as well go out through the Depending on how big the hole in her window is.
It's cow-sized.
She can fit through there.
Just.
And she's going to go outside with plans to basically
Spider cow.
keep
Spider cow.
the rain and the hail at bay just by...
Okay, so you just use ice control to make sure the hail doesn't fall down.
Basically to divert it somewhere.
So after
Basically-
about 15 minutes of doing this, the entire Kubishevsky district is now covered with this ice dome of hail that you've just stopped. And it's sort of locked and melted together into a big protective dome.
It's good.
Yeah. No,
Okay, I was thinking more of like just kind of knocking it.
Just
Yeah, but
You do the much less efficient thing, cool.
But now that I've heard that,
I like that better.
It's better.
and it just
Let's
sort of
go with
sits on top of rooftops.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go out there and basically just protect as big an area as I can. I'm going to power stunt it, and I'm going to immediately spin one of these and put it in.
Just put it in there anyway.
Get one just because you spend one. It doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay. I just thought having to deal with Cousin
Give
again,
it
he
to
might
me.
be getting another
Give it
one
to
in
me
it.
here.
Oh, okay.
I will take it, and I will add it to the villain gets to use pool. Villain points.
So yeah.
Always put a lot of points.
Now, I know my normal range is about 1 kilometer radius, but I don't know what a power stunt would do to...
Double it. Go up
Okay,
one rank, which
sweet.
is usually just like it's double. Yeah.
So yeah, just 2 kilometers
So that's
around there.
happening.
It's just some
Cool.
like Goku spirit bombing like this in the middle.
Cool. Yep. I'll just meet.
Cracks up.
Just
I think
as time passes, an official car will arrive. It's a DMV vehicle, so this is a sort of 4-wheel drive. It's white. It's sort of shaped a little like that little rover vehicle from Arc 2, if you've ever seen that. Which I'm guessing no one has. But look it up later and you'll be pleasantly annoyed. Or maybe something a little more relevant and modern, like something out of Mass Effect a bit, but with wheels and a gasoline engine.
Do I need anything?
I don't know. Do you? What do you use to computer things? You can get in around the back. Door opens from the back. Unless you want to drive.
Would you want me to drive?
No, you can't drive.
No. So I'll climb in.
They drive off. I don't know.
Once I noticed the hail start to stop falling outside.
Oh, and since this is right outside of the building you're in, you'll notice her doing it.
And then I'll start rushing around in the safe zone, helping people who might have been caught outside prior to the freeze.
There are many injured Russians.
Just before or after.
And basically just start tending to the Russians, helping the EMTs that were there.
Easy. You hand them more vodka.
Make it very
Bottles
clear
were
I'm...
smashed by hail.
That's why they
No!
life is not worth living.
Make it very clear before I say anything else, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh god!
The problem is they go life.
Ha! If you were, what would you take?
The problem is they go life isn't worth living. They grab their revolvers and go click. Damn it! Spin! Click! Damn it! Spin! Click! Damn it!
Yeah.
Fine Russian workmanship.
Russian roulette.
Yeah.
And no bullets.
They didn't load the bullet.
If you spin it eventually, a bullet will appear. So I assume I still have power in my base?
Well, you have an independent reactor,
Yeah.
so yes.
Right.
You probably just plug the knees over to the base of the reactor and that would go.
He still has to fix that fucker.
Yes.
That's his job.
Yeah. So
Just today.
after I've read the paper and had breakfast, I'll just come downstairs and like flick all the lights on.
He just wants to do that and go, "Ha! I have this, and you peasants out there don't."
And use it.
What's draining the grid? Why is there a grid? Find it. Track him down. Make him pay.
Oh, morning already?
You could call it that. I don't think anything's on today, though.
I hope you didn't mind us borrowing a bit. Keeps roaring.
There are beds in the base.
Yeah, I was working on this and my eyes got a little bit tired, so I just put my head down. What time is it? Morning? Oh, right, okay. Don't need to finish this.
Okay.
Camera.
This is from you.
Yes.
It could have been from Roy, and I would have ignored it. Like,
You need to put different noises on people.
Well, especially that one.
Not Roy.
Mm.
Yeah. Just every time the phone goes off, you're like, cool. Anyway, so you two are in the Sexnasium, also known as Black Knight's place. There's an extra copy of the newspapers if anyone wants.
Hell's yeah.
Alright, so the city is being assaulted by a storm, and I have a thing that might happen today. So I was just gonna drive around and help people. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah, I can do that. I just need a minute to stand back.
it takes literally 15 minutes to get to the suit. So,
Oh, well, you know, by all means, you can do
Bang!
Meanwhile, the camera's just floating up above the little circles, slowly walking back out and unchairing. I'm hoping to recover the photos that were on this.
I think the paper already put the article through, but couldn't hurt, I guess.
Oh, the papers are out already?
Yeah. I don't have one here. But I got one this morning. The one from the Warrior was oddly specific. So I don't think you have to go into work today. But knowing Maximilian's Skylark, you definitely have to go into work today.
And you're late for work.
Okay. Right. I guess I have to go to work, but it would probably be bad to be seen even in these hours. I have to get to work.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to fly back to your house or get driven there and go to your house? Get changed and then go to work.
Okay, yeah, reasonable.
Can we be playing Simon today or not?
If you want me to, I can.
so yeah, I'll take like Evan to our house, and like just drive. When I'm driving through the city, I will like assess where there's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, and then like
That's a lot of
a
damage.
lot of damage. Yeah, and so essentially, what I kind of want to do with today is just go around the city, like moving people, because they've got designated safe zones set up and stuff, right? Like moving people around.
Indonesia.
That thing that's still fucked.
Okay. Right. So, at this point, right now, the Museum of Natural History and Ruby Crystals of Burma's alarm triggers as someone accidentally knocks over a great big statue. Shatters it. But there's no way of you guys knowing about that. I'm just sort of letting you know that this is when that happens. So when it comes up later, you'll know. Also, at about this time, you're standing there, holding it up there, and a big black APC is going to roll up, and on the side of that it has CRPD, and there's a logo that's got like a circle with a tank in it, and underneath that has got CRAP.
Yeah.
And it opens up and a bunch of guys swarm out, probably unbeknownst to you because you're concentrating, and
It
you're,
depends on what angle they pull up
you're
from, like.
conveniently like directly sideways.
Okay.
And then probably your first indication that they're there is going to be, don't move!
I'm already not moving.
Continue not moving! Stop
Okay.
activating your mutant powers, global warming causing bitch!
You know, I stopped that, right? And I'm continuing to try and stop it now. That's why I'm doing
You're
it.
causing the storm! Stop your powers! Do it! Do it now! He cocks his rifle like a shotgun.
So I have a whole shit ton of ice under my sway at the moment, don't
It's
I?
currently resting on buildings, but yes.
I'm basically going to drop it down
Couple-
between
A
us.
couple of other officers come up behind him. They're like all in like dark blue, they're black, they've got like their name in like either red or blue there. And well, come behind him and go, you're in my spot, sir. Sir, you're in the way, sir. Sir, move, sir. What are you doing?
So I'm bringing down, like, basically the
Inverted me.
conglomerating it all down into like a huge wall that's just between us. So
Ice chunks fly out of the thing as they start shooting, but it doesn't. They can't, there's so much of it. They can't.
I just keep taking all the ice that's
You'll
coming
probably
down.
see this happening.
So now I'm like this, like one hand's up and the other's just maintaining this using all the ice that's still falling.
I'm a
from the
one-man
storm.
hero point of view.
Yep.
How many clips of ammo did they bring with them?
The cop there?
Bazooka Cop's like, he's got this red headband, so he's like, infinite ammo.
I'm just gonna be like, once they start firing, it's like, oh crap, no! And like run off away from Soviet towards their APC, like run past it.
Okay. Right, outside the APC there's this cop in a much heavier vest with like some built up armor, and he's got like a bandolier of bazookas across his back and some big shells, and he's kind of like leaning on another bazooka.
How many bazookas?
He has a total of 2 on his back and he's leaning on another one.
3. Okay, go.
I mean, really, effectively speaking, he could probably fit a third there.
Well, if he wasn't leaning on it, it would be
And he's
there.
wearing
on
like,
edge.
yellow aviator styles, porn stash.
I'll sort of run up to him, my long black hair semi-obscuring my face.
G'day, mate. You on walkabout?
Black Knight coming! Black Knight coming! So he'll like,
Black Knight coming! I have to roll to see if I believe you. What's your deception?
Black Knight.
Roll deception. My sense motor's pretty good, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, no,
right.
it's
Your obsession with getting Black Knight, how much does that counteract it?
Or that his racial enemy.
22?
So you win. Black Knight over there. Oh man, this is gonna feel better than when that tosser came up to me back in Australia and he started giving me hassle, but I noticed his ground anchor was damaged, so I threw me boomerang at it and he fell off into the sun.
Look, we know who you have to set your cousin up with, right? They'd be perfect.
He was moving quickly. You have to run.
He puts his bazooka in the slot and then grabs like another one from a rack and he like runs off down the road going, "Oh, get there, Black Knight!" Load!
So what's
A bunch
your
of the
plan?
other guys run up after him.
I'll turn away so that I'm not looking at anyone. Power of the buffalo, fill me with strength! And then, hopefully the strength to flip their APCs. They can't use it anymore.
That is within your capabilities, so you don't even have to roll.
Sweet.
So you flip that over. From inside the APC, I've been waiting for someone to try this shit. From inside the APC, you hear as I say, "Mutant activity detected. Vehicle inverted. Only possible cause. Mutant activity. Mutant activity detected. Beginning inversion mode." And from the side, a little stick pokes out and goes, "Activity ineffective. Broadcasting distress. Help. Police. Murder."
Break that shit.
Does it extend another stick to help it?
It's only got the one stick.
Oh,
It's like a rod. It's just this pathetic little extendable rod that's just not going to do it.
Honestly, it's sadder that they developed this, so I'll leave it. And round around the APC to see about the guys with fire.
You're like, but they're in the way.
Still there.
They're-
God damn it, Fields! Will you stop it and shoot the bastard?
Sir, you're in my spot. Sir.
I'm just waiting for him to throw a
There's another
flashbang
one.
at me.
There's another one. A girl who's just like, man, over the wall. So you're standing there, and a grenade goes.
It disappears.
20.
It's gone for good.
So does that mean it,
There's a grenade just
ceases
sticking
to-
into your plump cleavage.
Oh, stick. Okay, it doesn't disappear. I was thinking if it disappears, I
That
think
would be
it.
unfair.
If
I
it goes
feel.
into the pocket dimension, then
Yeah,
then it would
just
just
further.
further things in the pocket dimension.
Yeah.
All that fudge.
Shrapnel.
Worn out faces, worn out faces.
To try and get rid of this thing.
You have one full action until it. What's round until it cooks off.
Okay, I'll basically pull up
So you're stopping reinforcing the wall or doing the dome thing.
the reinforcement of the wall,
Thank you. Keep on being useless, Tards.
and then I will throw it. I'm not going to take time to try and learn what kind of grenade that is, but I'll try and throw it somewhere in the middle of the street where there's nothing, basically.
encase it in ice, so when it explodes,
That'll make it
Nice
worse.
Shrapnel bomb.
just make the ice so powerful.
Okay, you throw it in the middle of the street. It cooks off, but it doesn't explode or do anything conventional. It goes. Little electrical arcs fly out,
Okay, that
and
would've-
then it goes. It's a cloud of some kind of gas emits from it in the mid, and she falls unconscious.
Wait, how close am I to it? Let's be
How far did you
realistic.
throw it?
It's not in range of you.
Okay, then.
So, but are you still doing the thing?
No,
you always do
that's,
whenever something gets pissed.
that's out of character Soviet joke. I'm not that bad. It's just fun to do.
And then another wave of electricity happens.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.